Now that we're talking about the learning, I think it's also important to look at the failures. And if you don't call it failures, then you call it learnings. Really vulnerable to sit in a meeting and then be a leader or becoming a leader and saying that, oh, I screwed up, right? So how open-minded are you at Digikey?
Yeah, I think that, again, it's very dependent on leadership. So I would say that in certain business units, it's super open, right? And in others, it's not. I'm not going to be afraid to say that, right? Because that's the reality of. But I think that overall as a company, we try to be very transparent. I mean, we've grown so quickly like many others in the industry. And I'm sorry if you say that everything's perfect and everybody knows that it's not, then don't say it. So you just have to own where you're at. And I think that this idea about being vulnerable and transparent, those are now like leadership skills. Those aren't soft things anymore. Those are actual leadership skills that are needed to, drive business success in complex environments, whether you believe it or not. And so I think anybody on this listen to this podcast can think about leaders that they've had that have really driven something for them. And I guarantee they've been transparent, they've been vulnerable. It's just easy. And but the ones that try to, elbow people out or they don't share information, it's such a dated, it's this hero leadership model doesn't necessarily work anymore. So again, for us, that has to be modeled. I really believe that's something that has to be modeled top down. I don't know that you can have a grassroots effort on that one specific topic. And so, like with our president, he'll be out there in his Levi's picking parts. So if he's out there picking parts, then I need to be out there picking parts, right? As one example.
It's like walk the talk, right?
It is.
If you like Mind Innovation, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and share the show wherever you get your podcast. You can follow Sannah Vinding and Mind Innovation on Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And make sure to check out mindinnovation.com. Stay curious and keep learning. See you next time.